What if adults acted like kids? In the bustling city of Veridian, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and the streets hummed with the rhythm of adult life, an inexplicable phenomenon was about to unfold. It began on an ordinary Monday morning as the sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden hue over the metropolis. Chapter 1: The Transformation. Emma, a diligent project manager in her early 30s, awoke to the blaring sound of her alarm clock. Instead of her usual groggy shuffle to the bathroom, she felt an overwhelming urge to leap out of bed. With a giggle, she bounced on her mattress, the springs creaking in protest. She grabbed her pillow and, with a mischievous grin, tossed it across the room, narrowly missing her cat, Whiskers. In the apartment next door, John, a stern lawyer known for his impeccable suits and no-nonsense attitude, was sprawled on the floor, coloring outside the lines of a legal brief with a set of crayons he had found in his desk drawer. His tie was fashioned into a headband, and he hummed a tuneless melody as he worked. Across town, in a high-rise office building, the CEO of a major corporation, Ms. Clara Thompson, was spinning in her executive chair, arms outstretched, laughing gleefully as the room blurred around her. Chapter 2: The Playground of Veridian. As the day progressed, the entire city of Veridian transformed into a playground. Adults skipped down sidewalks, their briefcases abandoned in favor of imaginary swords and magic wands. Business meetings were replaced with games of hide-and-seek, as executives crouched behind potted plants and under conference tables, stifling giggles. In the city park, a group of doctors and nurses from the local hospital had organized a massive game of tag. Their white coats flapped behind them like superhero capes as they darted between trees, their laughter echoing through the air. The local news station attempted to broadcast the day's events, but the anchors were too busy building a fort out of newsroom chairs and blankets. The weatherman gleefully popped bubble wrap instead of reporting on the forecast. Chapter 3: The Great Ice Cream Heist. At the heart of the city stood Sweet Treats, an ice cream parlor renowned for its exotic flavors. The owner, Mr. Jenkins, usually a man of strict routines, found himself concocting bizarre ice cream combinations like pickle and peanut butter swirl. A line of adults, all clamoring for a taste, stretched around the block. When the ice cream ran out, a group of engineers and architects devised a plan to liberate more from the factory across town. They donned capes made from office curtains and set off on their bicycles, ringing the bells and shouting, "To the ice cream vault!" Their mission, dubbed the Great Ice Cream Heist, was a resounding success. They returned with tubs of ice cream, distributing scoops to cheering crowds, faces smeared with sticky sweetness. Chapter 4: Bedtime Antics. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the energy in Veridian showed no signs of waning. Adults resisted bedtime with the determination of toddlers. Pillow fights erupted in households, feathers floating through the air like snowflakes. In one apartment, a group of neighbors had gathered for a sleepover. They wore pajamas adorned with cartoon characters and told ghost stories by flashlight, their faces illuminated with eerie glows. When the power went out, a result of someone attempting to microwave a metal toy, the building erupted in delighted shrieks and impromptu shadow puppet shows. Chapter 5: The Return to Normalcy. The following morning, as the first rays of sunlight pierced through the curtains, the adults of Veridian awoke with pounding headaches and vague memories of the previous day's antics. Emma found herself clutching a teddy bear she didn't own. John discovered his legal briefs adorned with colorful doodles of unicorns and dragons. Ms. Clara Thompson's office was a whirlwind of paper airplanes and glitter. She rubbed her temples, trying to piece together how her strategic planning session had devolved into a finger-painting extravaganza. Slowly, the city returned to its routine. Suits were dry-cleaned, desks were organized, and meetings were rescheduled. Yet, beneath the veneer of professionalism, a newfound sense of camaraderie lingered. The citizens of Veridian had glimpsed the joy and freedom of childlike wonder, and it had left an indelible mark on their hearts. Epilogue: The Legacy of Laughter. In the weeks that followed, subtle changes rippled through Veridian. Lunch breaks saw professionals gathering for hopscotch tournaments. Office memos were occasionally penned in rhymes. And every so often, amidst the clatter of keyboards and ringing phones, a spontaneous game of duck, duck, goose would erupt, reminding everyone that while adulthood carried its responsibilities, the spirit of playfulness was a treasure worth preserving. The mysterious event was never fully explained, but the legacy of that whimsical day endured, proving that a dash of childlike joy could transform even the most mundane moments into memories that sparkled with laughter. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Your support means the world to us.